Little introduction to Astro, which can be used to build fast websites. I'm going to give you an idea of what Astro is, how it works, and what you can do with Astro. So let's start. I have some notes here with me, and I'm going to share the link to these notes and also the project on which we are going to work. Right? To get started, Astro is one of the most notable projects of the year 2021. And Astro is a tool to build websites that load faster because they ship less JavaScript. Now, this was said by Rising Stars, which recognized Astro as one of the notable projects. I'm going to share a link to the same. Now, to build a faster website, you need to ship less code. You need less code, right? Astro is a kind of static site builder that delivers lightning fast performance with a modern developer experience. What does this mean? So with Astro, you can build your site using your framework. So normally when you build an application, a web application or a website, you use frameworks like say React, Vue, or you simply use HTML and JavaScript, right? What Astro does is it then renders the entire page to static HTML, which means it converts the entire thing to static HTML. It removes all the JavaScript code from your final build by default, unless there is some component like say add to cart or carousel which needs some JavaScript, which requires some JavaScript. In that case, Astro has a way around, so it does provide you with the required JavaScript and it runs it when that component loads, right? So when a component like what I was saying, add to cart or carousel, needs some JavaScript, Astro loads that component, but the rest of your site continues to exist as a static lightweight HTML. And this new approach to web architecture is called islands architecture. Okay. Astro does support all the NPM packages, CSS modules, and is also SEO enabled. And it's simply a static site generator. So you get the entire application or the site as a HTML site, and that's what makes the site really fast. So that's a bit about what Astro is. You can obviously go through the website and you will get more idea about it. You can also read the documentation, right? And I'm going to share the link to the same. Now, in order to get started, we'll just there are some instructions on Astro's documentation. So let's follow that. I've already created this simple folder. Okay, Astro blog. I'm calling it Astro blog. Let me open the terminal window and let's start to play around. So first step is we'll run npm init astro. Let's run this. It'll build the project for us basically. So it's going to ask you some initial preferences, like you want blog, documentation site, and there are other options as well. You want a React site, minimal Vue site. Let me select blog for the purpose of this demo. So if you see, Astro has generated a bunch of folders for us, a bunch of files for us. There is a source folder, and then you have some modules as well, right? So next step is let's run npm install. That's what Astro tells you. So run npm install. This will install all the required packages. So if you open the package.json file, you will see what are the dependencies. It's going to install all those dependencies for you, right? And it comes like, since I've selected blog, so there are some pre-installed components like style sheets and layouts and stuff. So you'll see shortly how this blog renders. Basically it's a beautiful blog page, and see with the Astro how easy it is to get started. Now let's run the next step, which is npm run dev. This will start this project, this application. Let's go to this localhost 3000 See, this blog is ready. It's a simple blog application with some basic content, and you have hello world stuff. So, this is so easy to get started. You get all sorts of templates and, like templates and frameworks to work with. So, all in all, you can build any application, say React application, Vue application, and then use Astro on top of that. And it will work as a static site generator and generate these static pages for you, which will eventually make your site fast. So I'll share link to these and you can go through it. The purpose of this video again was to give you an intro, and I hope you like it and you go on to dig deeper and then eventually use Astro. Thanks for watching. Bye.